Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online league. Actually, correction, challenge. We're back once again with Karn Eldrazi Ramp on the play for game one. Opponent has a companion because we're not at pregame actions. I'm first, but there's a pause, which means opponent has a companion. I'm going to guess Kahira, but it could be on some wild take that it could be Garuda. Let's see. I guess Karuga as well as an option. Really, those are the three that are playable. Lutri and Obosh see very little play, but could be interesting. Regardless, though, looks like opponent is away from keyboard, so we'll be back once they've returned. Alright, and we're back, and I was right about the Kahira. So if we can resolve this sprawl, we'll be in a good spot. Given that's Kahira, I'm going to guess that this is some form of control. Probably leveraging the elementals. Red, pass, and pass. Pass, draw, imprint. Pass. Should hold up the ability to respond. Meticulous Archive resolves. Hold up the ability to respond. Meticulous Archive, that's fine. We're going to kick a Myco Spawn next turn. Let's be smart about this on the off chance that's relevant. Trigger 1. There could be an argument where I shouldn't have done this just because of an orange chant. I'm actually going to play it a little bit safer. I recognize I probably should have been a bit more careful. Because, yeah, they could have... Like, I think they should have just probably played an orange chant earlier, but... If they had it, but in case, let's be smart. Tune to narrative resolves. So in Myco Spawn, we'll grab an Eldrazi Temple. Go to combat. And pass. If we find a land, we can go World Breaker. Just keep on hammering them down. Draw. No World Breaker, but we do find a K command. Go to combat. Down to 8. I'm a little bit worried about a Scepter Lock. Cast Karn. Fetch Flooded Strand. Island. Counterspell resolves pass. I mean, if we have a turn, we have lethal on board. Island. Narset. Narset minus. Lethal's on board unless they have... There's Chant. Unless they have Solitude. Sanctum of Ugin. Go to combat. Do you have Solitude? There's a Solitude pitching to Fairy. Exiles Chrysalis. 3 damage. Down to 4. Sanctum of Ugin will get rid of the archive. No orange chant, please. Yes. Currently 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 7. We could go for another world break. Yeah, I think we just go for another world break. And pass. And pass. Tune the narrative. Narset. Days Undoing doesn't cut it. Bone scoops it up. We'll take the win against control. It is the Kahira version, so I do wonder if K-Return is fine. Karn feels a bit weaker in this matchup. Soulish Jailer feels very good, right? Oh, we could even bring in Consign to Memory. That is a consideration. I think we do drop Karn. We bring in Consign. We could also bring in Trinisphere. That's also a thought. Dropping Ghost Quarter. Bajuka Bog is interesting. It does have some relevance, but maybe not. Trinisphere would tax them. Jailer would lock out Scepter. A chant. I do wonder about Dismember over Return. Maybe it is better. And keep the Bog. Something like this. Still thinking about Consign, but it does have some, like, it has some niche applications, right? I think I'll run it like this, though. I just got done with an RCQ earlier today. Came in 3rd place, which is not bad at all, but unfortunately not good enough for the RC invite. And did 3-1-2 at the end of 6? Yeah. Mulligan this. I can keep this. Pitch Emrakul. Well, okay, so there's a thought here to keeping 2 7-mana value spells and pitching Chrysalis instead. Because we draw into another lab. It opens up more lines. Yeah, we'll drop the Chrysalis. And pass. Meticulous Archive. Surveil the top. Draw. Forest. Ugin Lab. Imprint. Emrakul. Pass. Hold on the off chance that it's relevant. Pass. Draw. Stomping Grounds. Tempted to Null Drift just to dig a bit deeper. The alternative is that we can K-command X equals 1. I will play Cavernous Souls, name Eldrazi, and pass. Paying cost, revealed, Island Cycle, Meticulous Archive. We'll hold up the K command. Try and use it as a permission spell. Meticulous Archive, trigger resolves. end step. K command x equals 1. And done. Burning Catacombs, bottom draw, Jailer. K command. In that case, I will play Forest, Sowing Mycospawn, you can sign the Sowing Mycospawn trigger. One, two, three, four, five, six. Next turn we'll have 7. Paying cost for consign to memory, replicate. Same targets. Not much else can be done there. We'll pass. No attacks. And pass. Paying cost. Stock up resolves. Yeah, the worst case scenario in that situation likely would have been a Scepter Chant and starting the lock. They could still Orange Chant me here. It wouldn't be the end of the world since we do have this K command sitting in the wayside. Fetch. Plains. Here comes Orange Chant. Chant resolves. Draw. World Breaker. Stomping Ground Shock. Attack with Sowing Mycospawn and hold K command. Yerich. Narset. I'm going to attempt to scry draw. Paying cost for consign. Consign resolves. We'll pass. Narset minus. Finds Orange Chant. We need to get this Jailer on board is what I need. Draw. Orange Chant. Draw. Combat. Attack Narset. Do you have a Solitude? No Solitude. Narset down. We'll pass. And hold. Narset. Narset minus. Finding. Orange Chant. Hollowed Fountain tapped. And pass. They'll be able to kick the Orange Chant now. Yep, that resolves. Dismember. I'll pass. And hold. Narset minus. Finds Days Undoing. Cast Days Undoing. Resolves. Find Jailer. Gerich. Orange Chant. Jesus, Mary and Joseph Christ. Yes. Ugin Lab. We'll hold. Strand. Fetch Flooded Strand. Isochron Scepter. There's Orange Chan. Okay, well, at this point in time, they have the Scepter Lock. However, they need a way to kill me, and I currently have a time advantage. I have no reason to concede. Draw. Scepter. Yep. Orange Chant. Resolves. Ugin. Pass. I guess I could have tucked it. Pass. Draw. Scepter. Orange Chant. Kick. Draw. Yerich. Pitch Talisman. Pass. Scouting Tarn. Fetch. Archive. Pass. There's Hall. So that will be their win con. We, in that case, just need to find ourselves with a K command, ideally. Stock up. And the get each actually helps us find it, theoretically. They need 3 mana for Isochron, so they can't actually use get each next turn. Draw. Oh, I guess they do have enough. Never mind. Oh, no, they don't. No, they don't. Never mind. Orange Chant. Yep. Draw. Play Ugin Lab. Imprint Ugin. Pass. Pass. Teferi minus. So in Mega Spawn resolves. Pass. I want to make sure if they targeted the spawn, at least that way I could sack it in response. Orange Chant. Resolves. Yerich. Pitch. Dismember. I guess I could have played it. No, well, no, I can't. Yeah, now I'm truly locked at this point. It's just pass, go, pass, go. I have no reason to really think too hard here. I'm just waiting for them to kill me and present lethal. Until then, I have no reason to concede. Paying cost for Kahira. Plays Kahira. Teferi plus. Draw. Orange Chant. Yerich. Pitch a Soy Mike Spawn. I'll play Gemstone and pass. And pass. Prismatic Ending. They'll get in for 10. Or not. For 3. Okay. Orange Chant. Orange Chant resolves. Engage. And pass. And pass. All the Storm Giants. 10 damage. Down to 5. Pass. Orange Chant. No reason to kick it. Yep. And pass. And that will be lethal damage. You got it. Yeah, I mean, we were worried about that entire time. That's why we have the Jailer. Unfortunately, we just weren't able to get it down fast enough. It is what it is. So I lost for game 2. On to game 3. We can cut the Gemstone. Question is, do we want to cut the Gemstone? And if so, for what? Again, I've considered Consign to Memory as a potential solution here. Alternatively, could go Chalice of the Void. Yeah, Chalice actually is good on the play. Just try and situate ourselves with some more lock pieces. Can it Consign? Can it Orange Chant? Obviously, it can get bounced, but so be it. That's a resource they need to expend. I'll be able to play for game 3. They reveal Kahira. I will keep. Burning Catacombs. Fetch. Fetch for a forest. Utopia Sprawl. For red. Pass. Pass. Windswept Teeth. Fetch. Prismatic Ending. Yes. Draw. Sire. Cast Talisman of Impulse. Pass. Pass. I'd like a land. That way I can go Mega Spawn into Trinisphere. Talk to the Emrakul. Isochron Scepter. Or Orange Chant. Writhing Chrysalis. So I can't play Chrysalis or Sowing Myco Spawn. We simply have to go Trinisphere. Pass. And pass. Draw. Play Writhing Chrysalis. And pass. You have Consigned to Memory. Right now this costs 5. Just for the first non-kicked version. I need to be able to continue to advance the board state as quickly as possible. Path Exile resolves. Yes. Forest. Pass. And hold. Teferi. Teferi bounce. Resolves. Two, three, four, five, six. We can kick the Mycospawn and recast the Trinisphere. Kick Hollow Fountain. Ugin's Lab. Imprint. Emrakul. Resolve. Trinisphere. Pass. And pass. Meticulous Archive. Tick up. And draw. Wooded Foothills. Play Wooded Foothills. Sire's Seven Deaths. Attack Teferi. Teferi down. Passing. Put a pause on end step. Meticulous Archive. End step. Fetch. Hedge Maze. Trigger. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I'm going to say bottom to grave. I don't think it's enough. Draw. Rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 2 would be 6. I think it best to simply cast Sire. Pass. Paying cost for a counterspell. Attack. Down to 6. Lethal damage on board. Sire has pseudo hexproof. Did we get there? Land return. Pass. Do they have an orange chant in hand? Draw. To combat. They can't block the Sire with just one. They can't Solitude the Sire either. Fetch Floodstrand down to 5. Cast Solitude for full price. Solitude, Exile, Soin, Mycospawn. That's fine. You can't block it. It has Menace. Illegal blockers, friend. GG's. Ooh, that was a close one. The Trinisphere came in clutch because they did have the lock. Boy, that almost was bad. But we got there. Solid win. We'll be back for match 2. All right. And we're back for match 2 on the draw for game 1. Opponent goes down to 6. They go down to 5. So that is promising when we have a K Command X2 on 2. In an ideal world, this should allow me to kick a Mycospawn on turn 3. Otherwise, we at least can play Karn on 3. Not ideal, but passable. Opponent keeps 5. Play. Oh, hello. This is. Methinks this is Red Belcher. I played against that in my RCQ today. Guess what won? Red Belcher. Turn 3 might be too slow, even for Karn. Shoot. There's a problem. I'm in danger. Yeah, if they have it, they have it. I mean, they went down to 5, which is promising. Because we really need Karn into Trinisphere, so that way we can stop them from playing Iron Crag Feet into their Scion. Not Scion, the Storm Scale. Tapped. Okay. Draw. Temple Pass. Hold up, K Command. Am I dead? I mean, oh, they're passing. We're not dead yet. We might be okay. K Command. X equals 2. At the very least, we get Karn on board. But we need a little bit more. Done. Okay. I will go Laptop Talisman Top. They should not have a basic land in their main deck. Ugin Lab. Imprint Emrakul. Cast Talisman. Kick Mycospawn. Kick Mystic Peak. Grab Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter, Fisher. Pass. So 2-4. I would like a land, ideally, so we can go Karn. Karn into Trinisphere and try and lock him out. Pass. I guess we can go Karn to Liquid Metal Coating. That might be fine, actually. Karn. Karn minus. Yes. Liquid Metal Coating. Liquid Metal Coating. And this should lock him out the game. Cool. So this is Belcher. Win for game 1. This matchup is a little bit awkward. We cut the K return. We don't need Bajuka Bog, so we can cut probably 2 Sire's 7 Death. Because we need an angle to deal with both Belcher and Scion, basically. Alright, let's run it back. I think Chalice on the play would be fine. Thinking about Ruby Storm. Yeah, I guess I do bring it on the draw as well. I don't know. Like, we could turn 2. I'll keep this. Pass. What I need to find here is Trinisphere. K-Command. Imprint. Talisman. Pass. And pass. Yeah, the turn 2 win. It'd be Bolt Land, Ritual, Ironcrag Feet, Belcher. Hell, even that into Storm Scale would be a bit frightening. 17. Oh, shit. Reunion's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Spikefield Hazard. Draw. Talisman does not cut it. Misty Rainforest fetch. I guess we could have held for the Ghost Quarter, I suppose. Go Forest. Rumble. Trinisphere. Cast Trinisphere and pass. And pass. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So now we have probably until turn 4. Bolt. Why bolt? What are you doing? Glimpse. 3 spawns. We have Consign. Talisman. Hold K-Command, hold Consign, and pass. Consigned memory. Replicate 2 times. Same target, same target. Pass. Draw. Kick the Sowing Myco spawn. Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter you. See if you brought in a basic. They choose to use it, so they do have a basic. Damn. Some lists don't, so it's always worth a shot. Valakut Awakening. Yes, that's fine. Draw 5. Draw 4. We have x equals 4. I'm thinking we might try and dig for Karn. Tapped. And draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Done. X equals 4. So this will go from 5 to 6, 10, 12, short 1. I think I bought them all then. Draw. Wooded Foothills. Combat. 6, 10. Yeah. Short. Damn. Down to 8. Hold. Bitter reunion. Passing. Put a pause on end step. Fetch of Wooded Foothills for a hedge maze. Another Emrakul. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'll put Emrakul to yard. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 19. Imprint Null Drifter. Trigger Sanctum of Ugin. GG's. Whew, if only my hands could have been this hot during my RCQ. Yeah, the mulligan to 5 was rough. My opponent pointed that out. Like, at the end of the day, that's what I want to see in this matchup. I do not want to see them on an open 7. That would be bad news for me. Well, we found our pieces. We slowed them down just long enough. GG's. All right. Solid win against Belcher for round 2. We'll be back for round number 3. All right. And we're back for match 3. Hello, XL. On the draw for game 1, I will keep I will pass. For in Catacombs, fetch. Utopia Sprawl. Wooded Foothills, fetch. Forest, Utopia Sprawl. Stirrings. Could be Broodscale. Ugin's Lab. More likely the Eldrazi Ramp mirrored then. So we kind of want to just get Karn out ASAP. Ugin, a little bit slow. That does open up another line. Bring Catacombs, fetch. Doesn't matter too much what we go for then. I'm thinking we go Stomping Ground so we have access to double green in case we draw into another Utopia Sprawl. Yeah, let's go Stomping Ground, shock. Utopia Sprawl for green. Pass. And pass. If we can find the lab, that'd be great. Temple. Rumble. Yeah, there's Rumble. Picks up the Myco spawn, I'd imagine. Yes. Draw. Talisman. This could be trouble. I will go Temple. Talisman. Rumble. Myco spawn. Pass. Alright, let's see it. If they have the 7-mana value spell for the Caked Myco spawn, it's going to be interesting. Do they have it? They have the Ugin's Lab. All they need is the 7-mana value spell. If they don't, then we do. Ugin Lab. Imprint? No imprint. Do you play Ghost Quarters is the next follow-up question. Here comes Myco spawn, non-kicked. Even if they play the Ghost Quarters, we'll have a kicked Myco spawn, which is the good news. 5, 5, 5, what? Talisman, okay. Resilience, that's a weird one. Myco spawn, okay. Temple, okay. So, in that case... Ugin Lab. Imprint Ugin. Kick a Sowing Myco spawn. I can kick a Myco spawn too. Kick Sowing Myco spawn, hit temp. Eldrazi Temple. No, Ghost Quarter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll go Ghost Quarter. Actually, let me check something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter, target temp, and pass. They should have between 1 to 2 forests left in deck. Unless they have it in hand, in which case, then they fail to find. Pass. Rumble. Sees Karn, sees Ugin. Choose their last forest. plays Forest Return. Karn. Karn minus. Karn minus for what? Liquid Metal. You're gonna be sorely disappointed then. One, two, three, four. Hmm. 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 One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 short Emrakul. In that case, play Sanctum of Ugin. Oop, that would have been a bit too many. Play Karn. Take up Karn on Talisman. Go to combat. Swing at Karn. Swing at Karn. Do you give me Karn is the question, friend. At the very least, I'm not giving you another activation. Yeah, that's fine. Karn down to 1. Pass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have Ugin next turn. We'll start a clock. We have advantage here. Ooh, Ugin Lab could present an issue though. Do you have a kicked Myco spawn? There's an Emrakul. Yee. Myco spawn kicked. Exiling. Yes, that will resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finds a temple. Karn plus smack Karn. Yeah, that's fine. Karn takes a hit. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is actually problematic. Draw. Temple. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. This is trouble now. Yeah, Chalice won't cut it. Jailer won't cut it. We have nothing to take down Karn. Chalice of the Void won't cut it. Hmm. One, two, three, 4. So maybe it's better to go Windswept Heath. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, they have Emrakul's the problem. It's probably better to play the Windswept Heath. Tick up on Karn, targeting nothing. I guess we can target Talisman. There's no reason not to. And at this point, I will pass. Let's see if they go for Emrakul. They should. Awkward. That's what that is. I do wonder. I am really considering cutting the Stone Brain for either Disruptor Flu or another Trinisphere. Stone Brain is something that I just do not get often. Returns Emrakul. Yep. Like, Disruptor Flute there would have been really good. Utopia Sprawl resolves. Emrakul resolves. Not much I can do there. Karn take up. Honestly, they probably should just attack to the Semi Micah Spawn. Yeah, they realize their end stuff. Fetch. Hedge Maze, trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might just be better to keep the temple on top. They can't do anything with it. That's better than them finding another Soin Micah spawn, for example. So keep that on top. We'll sack the spawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll return the Ugin to hand. Any reason not to? Probably. I mean, there's no reason to do so either, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because it's not like Karn's going away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Pass. There's Temple. You don't really do too much. You'll play Temple, you'll take up Karn on Talisman, swing Talisman into Micah Spawn. The problem is even the Ugin isn't enough now. We now need to find a way to get this Emrakul off board. And that is easier said than done. Damn. Five, return. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We actually are short on our own Emrakul. Rumble. Cast Rumble. Another Karn. Karn really doesn't cut it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because we don't play bridge at this point is the only issue. However, I'm going to need a blocker. Yeah. So I guess we need to grab Soulless Jailer at some point. We can grab the Sire's 7 deaths for what it's worth. Minus Karn. If I had a bridge, I would play it, but bridge was really bad in almost every matchup. Jailer. Cast Jailer. Play Temple. Pass. And pass. We're not dead. That's the good news. Bad news is we're very close to dead. 3. We can push. Oh, Karn's down. Oh, Liquid Metal, right. Temple. Temple down. 1, 2. The Jukabog target me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. Yeah, they got rid of our Utopia Sprawl, that's right. Trigger. Can we afford it? They're going to liquid metal coating target, leaving me with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I can afford it, is the problem. I will go... No. It resolves. No attacks. And pass. We're kicking, but I wonder if it's just our death throws at this point. I'll take the 13 down to 3. Do you run Ballista inside? Son of a... So this must be similar to... This must be just like the full Karn board, basically. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. It gives us insight into what we're playing. This must not be like my modular hybrid sideboard. This is like truly like a Tron Karn board. Not much else to do here. So this is Eldrazi Ramp. Lost for game 1. Let's move on to game 2. Yeah, I do wonder about the Stone Brain. I genuinely do think I need to cut it. I'm not sure it's good enough. I will keep. This is angling to be a turn 3 kick Myco Spawn. Fetch. Stomping Grounds. Shock. Utopia Sprawl for green. Pass. And pass. Fetch. Forest. Sprawl. Sprawl for red. Worst case scenario here would be a Stone Rain. I can set them back a turn. I could. Is it best to play around the Stone Rain? Because this is for green. Oh, that's interesting. I guess no, because they're not running Stone Rain. They're running the full Karn board. Yeah. Never mind. They could turn to Karn, which could present its own issues. With that in mind, I actually like the idea of casting Soin Myco Spawn. I'll go Temple and pass. We'll hold up the blade to respond, but this allows me now to attack down Karn if they play Karn. Soin Myco Spawn? Yes. Resolves. Again, we have the advantage of Bojuka Bog. Not Bojuka Bog, Ghost Quarter. Temple. Go to combat. Little trade. Play Eldrazi Temple. Kick Eldrazi Temple. Ghost Quarter. Resolve. Ghost Quarter target Temple. Pass. Fetch Wooded Foothill. Utopia Sprawl for red, for black, for Dismember. So in Myco Spawn, resolves. I was thinking about grabbing the Sire's 7 deaths, but I think I might dig deep with K command instead. That'd give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We try and go for another Myco spawn. It's only 2 hits. And we'd be looking 5 deep. Yeah, I think that might be right. Consigned to memory is actually relevant. Need to tap this in a specific way. I guess we could go green instead. Hold back 1 green. Done. Malevolent Rumble Karn. Hedge Maze Bajuka Bog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's the World Break. We're short 1 though. We'd be able to play it next turn. So Hedge Maze bottom. Bajuka Bog bottom. I'm gonna go Rumble top, Breaker top, Karn top, draw. Karn the Great Creator. Minus Karn the Great Creator. Liquid Metal Coating. Cast Liquid Metal Coating. Go to Upkeep. No attacks. Local metal target temple. Pass. Do you have a K command? You do not. Next turn we'll be able to strip mine 2 lands. Stirrings. What does Stirrings find? A Karn would be a little bit unfortunate, admittedly, but we can deal with that. Wooded Foothill. 3 cards in hand. Plays Wooded Foothill and passes. I will block. Second main. Karn. Karn minus. Karn minus for what? For Cityscape Leveler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Karn plus on Liquid Metal Coating. Go to combat. Attack Karn. Karn down to 1. One. Yeah, so I can either command or do this. World Breaker trigger. We'll go after Forest or Sprawl. Fetch of Wooded Foothill. Underground Mort. One, two, three, four, five. So they'll be short what they need for Cityscape Leveler. Pass and pass. Into Foothills Fetch. 6. 7. Breaker target, my green source. Yes, that resolves. Take up Karn. Draw. Rumble. Karn plus on Liquid Metal. Go to combat. Liquid Metal down. Kozilek's command. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I am a bit concerned about that, admittedly. We know about the leveler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're too short, but they have the Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You had to be one short. I'm going to take my chances here. And go bottom, bottom, top, and shock. And pass holding up consign. You're at a time deficit right now, which is not great. Rumble resolves. Chooses Ugin. Attack Karn. Go to blocks. Block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Jugabog target me. Resolves. And draw. Kick. Sowing Mycospawn. I think that may have been a mistake on their part. We'll go after the forest. I will Bajukabog you. Because they forgot an important fact about Karn. Liquid Metal? Cast Liquid Metal. Go to upkeep, no attacks. Upkeep, target temple, and pass. And pass. Liquid Metal, target temple. Phase change. Consigned memory. Karn tick up. Null Drifter. Draw 2, then pass. And pass. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, we'll take the win. On to game 3 with 8 minutes roughly on the clock. Okay, we got there. Yeah, Bajuka bogging my yard with liquid metal in there was not the greatest choice. On the draw for game 2. Need a green source, but I'm going to keep this. We have 9 hits off the top. Can't be shy now. If we can draw into the green source, that'd be ideal. Starts with 6. Talisman. That's a good start. Hedge Maze. Hedge Maze trigger. Forest top. Pass. And pass. You have Karn. Shoot. That's likely the worst case scenario. Liquid metal. So you're going for a quick liquid metal coating. Draw. So I could knock them down, but I think I need to go Forest. Sprawl on red and hold consign. They play the liquid metal, we'll consign it. Next turn we'll get a body on board of sowing Myco Spawn. Karn minus. Trigger resolves. Rather, activated ability resolves. I could go for Stone Brain. Stone Brain, attempt to name consign. I think if they do that, we just allow it. Because at least that way they don't play the liquid metal coating on the same turn. We can get a body on board to deal with Karn. Otherwise, I guess they could go Chalice on 1, question mark. And that would allow them to play Coating on the same turn. We can play around it with a Replicate, but unfortunately we only have 1 mana up. EE. EE on 1? Why EE? That's a weird choice, I feel. I mean, you could EE right now. Not sure if that's the best use of your time, to be completely honest. 4. K command X equals 2. Oh. That resolves. Debating whether or not maybe I should have hit that. Left them with one. Liquid metal coating would have been offline for a turn. Oh no. This one's tricky, I feel. One top, one bottom draw. Mort. Sprawl Yard. Sprawl. 3 cards in hand, 2 known. Passing. Draw. Uggin's Lab. Imprint. Emrakul. Cast Sowing Mycospawn. Resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I will go Eldrazi Temple. And hold Consign. Two cards in hand, 2 unknown. Liquid metal. Replicate 1. Done. But plainly, that cannot resolve. Hits Uggin's Lab. They have 1 unknown in hand. Hits the forest. Interesting. I guess it gets rid of red mana for me. Admittedly. Temple. Okay. Karn, tick up. Draw. Sprawl. 1 unknown in hand. 2 types in yard. I can draw 2. Evoke. Talisman. That was a mistake. Ghost Quarter, target lab. And pass. Do we attack? No reason to. We'll pass. One unknown in hand. What is it? It's an Emrakul or likely dead. Damn. That was the worst case scenario right there. Tick up. Why tick up on my oh, so that way you can swing with it. Yeah, it makes sense. Ah, son of a... They can target self. Shit. Yeah. Okay, Command X3, target self, target self. Yep. Wait. Oh, I see. You're gonna stack. Excuse me. My my deck in a disadvantageous way. Five. Not dead yet. Keywords. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Draw. 16, 18. I cannot shock them, right? Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tapped. Sprawl. For red. Pass. Pause on end step. Actually, they probably just go ballista, right? Stirrings. Temple. Yeah, ballista should be able to close it out in retrospect. We know that they have access to it. The question is whether or not they kept it in the side. Nihil Spellbomb. Interesting. Why Nihil Spellbomb versus like a Tormod script? Weird. I mean, if it works, it works. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spellbomb target me, draw a card. So that pulls off the table, plays the temple. What this? Ugin. Ugin XL. Sprawl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugin now presents a 2-turn clock. So they must have brought Ballista in. 14 and draw. Or rather 4, draw. Lab, no. For red. Sire, 7 deaths. We can mitigate more or less 14 damage. So we're not dead yet. Not just yet. But this Ugin is a problem. Because we'll be dead next turn if we can't do anything. What? Oh, K command. I was like, what just happened? Yep, you got it. GG's. GG's. Alright. Well, that there is the match for round 3. Unfortunate loss to the mirror, but sometimes win some, sometimes lose some. With that said, we'll be back for round 4. Alright, and back for round 4 on the draw for game 1. I'll keep Gemstone Cavern, Verdant Catacombs, and pass. Steam Vents, Swift Spear, 119, draw. Cavern of Souls, name Eldrazi. Talisman, pass, and pass. At least we'll have a blocker on 2. Preordain, trigger the Swift Spear. Top, bottom, draw, bauble trigger. Bauble target me. 3 down to 16. Draw. Missing a land drop, that's significant. Talisman. Play Sanctum. Cast Sowing Myco Spawn. We'll make it uncounterable. Play Eldrazi Temple or Bojuka Bog. Bojuka Bog is tempting, but we'll go Temple in case we draw into a 7-mana value spell. And pass. At least we have a blocker now. Do you hit your land drop? Next turn, if nothing changes, we'll just play Talisman, Windswept Teeth to main. They do have their land drops. Spire, Bluff, Canal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. I mean, we'll snap block regardless. EI, Slick Shot, Passing Draw, World Break. In that case, play the Ghost Quarter. World Break targets Steam Vent. Yes. For Sire's 7 Deaths. Pass. No attacks. Pass. Another plotted Slick Shot. Draw. Rumble. Windswept Teeth. Fetch. Forest. Pass. We have 2 reach blockers and 1 ground blocker. We're good. EI. DRC. Fiery. DRC. Pass. Draw. Chrysalis. Combat. Sorry, friend, it has menace. Yes. Mutagenic growth. And opponent scoops it up. Yeah, I think they also realize that it has first strike. Alright, good stuff. Prowess, win for game 1. Let's move on to game 2. We will bring in Trinisphere and EE. Cutting Karn and Ghost Quarter. I'll run it back. Yeah, I'll look at the play data as well as the opening hand data on Stonebrain, but I think we cut it, like I said, either for a 4th Trinisphere or for a Disruptor Flute. Utopia Sprawl gets us to a turn 2 return. A fetch gets us to a turn 2 returns. That's 4. That's 8. That's 9. Talisman. 11. We'll keep it. Pass. Excuse me. Canal, Swift Spear, 19. Draw. Talisman. Imprint. Ugin. Cast Talisman. Pass. This way we have a turn 2 blocker again. Swift Spear. 17. Pass. Draw. Temple. I don't want to take any unnecessary damage, so we will cast Sowing Mycospawn. Trigger. Do you have a consign for the trigger or the body? I will grab. So I could simply grab the Stomping Grounds tapped, so that way we can go for the K return. Go 2, 4, 6, 1, 2. Otherwise I could go temp and go for the kick. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, and then grab the Stomping Ground. Let's do that. I'm gonna play a bit aggressive then. Temp, pass, and pass. Corey Steel Cut, triggers. Mutagenic Growth, triggers. Block. Draw. Talisman. Sowing Mycospawn. Kick Canal. Consign to Memory. Triggers. What do you counter? The body. We're going to go for it. Stomping Ground Shock. Go to Upkeep. And pass. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fetch. Mountain. Equip. 2 to 10. Draw. Confirming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Play Talisman. Reading Pool tapped. And pass. You shouldn't be able to kill me this turn. Gonna be for 2, down to 8. End step, return Ugin to hand. Null Drifter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maniac Consigned to Memory would be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do it this way. I guess I could Ugin Lab. No. Alright, what do you have in hand, opponent? Do you have a consign? Trigger. Target. Gain life, draw card. Utopia Sprawl. Utopia Sprawl. For red. Pass. Pass. Preordained trigger resolves. One top, one bottom, draw, shock and steam vents. Preordained trigger. Equip. 0 top, 2 bottom, draw. Bobble trigger. Attacks me. Down to 8. Bobble target me. And opponent skips it up. What did they see that my opponent went, nope? What did they see? Draw? Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Alright, clean 2-0 win against Prowess. We'll be back for round 5. Alright, and we're back for round 5 on the play for game 1. We'll keep. Ugin Lab, Imprint, Sire, pass, and pass. Sunken for white. Oh. Wooded Foothills, pass. We'll hold. Field of Ruin. End step, fetch. Hedge Maze. I'm gonna see if they know about something or not. Malevolent Rumble top. Return is fine. Forest. Could go KGC and lock down. Yeah, let's do that. Cast KGC. Minus KGC. Liquid metal coating. Pass. And pass. Field of Ruin. Skyclave. Hit KGC. Temple. Kick Soin Myco Spawn. Hit Field of Ruin. Eldrazi Temple. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 Temple. Pass. And pass. Ghost Quarter hits Sire. Yes. Forest. Draw. Sire 7 deaths. Reprieve. Resolves. Misty Rainforest. Go to combat. Pass. Put a pause on end step. Crucible Worlds. Fetch. Stomping Grounds tapped. Draw. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Go to combat. Trigger. Liquid metal, pass. And pass. Field of Ruin. It's a single at this point. Wrath. Draw. Talisman. Gemstone. Talisman. Pass. Hold K return. Float. Fail to find. Hold. Field of Ruin. Fail to find. Draw. Catacombs won't do anything here. Actually, yes it will. We don't have our breeding pool. Field of Ruin. Float. Fail to find. Phase change. Karn, float. So it's basically mono white control. Interesting. Liquid metal. Phase change. End step fetch. Breeding pool tapped. Draw. Of course, we're one short. Draw 2. Sanctum of Ugin. Pass. And hold. Resolves. Fail to find. Liquid metal. Resolves. Karn take up. Resolves. White Orchid Phantom. Jesus, man, and Joseph. Resolves. No. I probably should have cleared, but might not matter. 6. K return. We're drawing bricks on top of it. Any point in playing the temple? Probably not. Pass. Float red. Fail to find. Float green. Resolves. K return. Pass. Witch Enchanter. Hit Curiosity. Draw. Bajukabog. Bajukabog, target you. Pass. Pass. Of course, they have a demo field on top of which I'll just shuffle for the sake of shuffling. Liquid metal. Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's pretty much GG's. Breaker's way too short. We'll concede. Not even sure what to call this. It's basically mono white control. I imagine most decks just don't have enough to work with it. The question is what I do here. Potentially bring in Consign to memory. Cut the K return, run it back. Yeah, probably. What a weird game. Yeah, so they can start stripping lands really early. Mulligan. Keep. Pitch Ugin. The thing is, Ugin gives me the line for a Karn onto, so I'm going to tuck the K command. Windswept Teeth. Fetch. For a forest. Sprawl for red. Pass. So we're looking for a lab off top. Plains, draw, rumble. Start off with rumble. Yeah, hitting the forest there is pretty rough. We could grab the stomping ground, but I think we grab the forest. Play forest, pass, and pass. It is harder to interact with forests specifically, or basic lands. Draw K command. Play Burning Catacombs. Fetch. Breeding Pool Shock. Karn. Reprieve. Pass. Hold. Field. White Orchid Phantom. Target. Resolve. Yes. Forest. Pass. Draw. Sire. I think this Feel Ruin is a problem now. Karn. Karn minus. And yeah, we'll go for the liquid metal. Hedge Maze trigger. Talisman to grave. What I need is a soul land here. Pass. And pass. Three, Skyclave, yeah. I was worried about that. Ghost Quarter, hit the forest. I'll shuffle. Fail to find. Two. Draw. Talisman. Talisman. I can command X2. No, I'm short. I can command X1. I'll pass. Four. Down to 10. Another field. 4 for Karn. Scry draw. Ugin bottom draw. Another K command that we can't cast now. Shit. Liquid metal coating. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much Crucible Worlds, not much better. Draw. Lab. Lab. Lab imprint. The Sire 7 Deaths is appealing, but we need some way to win without lands, basically. Pass. Demo field. Field of Ruin, float 2. Fail to find. Attempt a phase change. Kozilek's command. Target 1, 2, 3. And done. Reprieve. To hand. Karn tick up. 4 to 6. I need another soul land now. Ideally a temple. Solitude. Target the spawn. Resolves. Down to 6. Pass. Draw. Emrakul 7, 9. Sorry, 7, 10. 11, 12. We are just short. Oh, you got to be joking me. Am I just missing? No, we have the K command. Yeah, if we had been able to resolve. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well. I mean, that Ghost Quarter is going to absolutely demolish me. I don't foresee there being any line out at this point. Because they'll play Crucible, they'll Ghost Quarter, Forest, fail to find, Demolition Field, Hedge Maze, fail to find, leave me if 1, we'll concede. GG's. What do I even call this deck? Land destruction? I mean, probably the best descriptor there. Alright, well, sometimes you run into a off-meta deck and it absolutely guts ya. That is most certainly what happened here. With that said, we'll be back for round 6. Alright, and we're back for round 6 on the play for game 1. That's a slow hand. I'm gonna mulligan. How much better? Because now it means that I need 2 drawn to a land. I mean, we have plenty of hits, but only 1 draw. And if we don't rest so well, if we do, we're in business. Boy. We could cycle the command to give us an extra draw. That might be necessary. Keep pitch Karn done. Temple, pass. Put a pause on end step. Temple. Oh, right, this is Broodscale. Shoot. Bobble. Gonna go K command X0 here. I always forget what Hobo is on until I look across the table and go, oh, right, land. Play Talisman. Pass. There's a Saga trigger, Lantern target, draw, Breaker. Cast Rumble, land, hold. 4 types in yard, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Bubble draw. Saga trigger. End step. Fetch. Stomping Ground tapped. Hedge Maze. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kick Sowing Myco Spawn, kick Saga. Do you make a construct? You do not. That tells me you likely have a K command then. Boy. In data case, I don't think we can do too much more than going Temple. We could go Ghost Quarter. But I think they need a green source. I'm gonna go Temp. Command X3. Looking like it. Yes. One top, 2 bottom draw. Hedge Maze trigger. Null Drifter top. And pass. And pass. Let's see if we make another turn. Prismatic Vista. Fetch for a green. Do you have the win? Stirrings, they do not. Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They do have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, they should be short 1. Right? K command X2. Scry draw exile from the looks of things. Basically trying to stop me from getting to Emrakul. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. We could cut them short 2, but that might not be enough is the problem. Yeah. Go to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. As it stands, I can't let them sit here is the problem. Alright, let's go Null Drifter first. Draw 2. K command, Sprawl. We could take out types in Yard. Sprawl on Stomping Grounds for green. I'm tempted the K command. I'm not sure I have enough, so I think we just K return. Because, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, we have to either strip cards from Yard or sweep. I'm going to sweep. Hold K command for 0. Saga trigger. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Draw. Exiles my Yard. Yes. Utopia Sprawl. For red. Target Saga or target Temple? I think I can target the Temple, interestingly enough, because then we can take control of their turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'd actually still be short is the problem, so there's no guarantee of us hitting it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we hit the Saga, we'd be in a decent position. I'm gonna go temp. You have another K command. Shoot. X equals 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. We can knock that down by 1. 2 top, 2 bottom draw. Go to combat. K command, X equals 0. Done. Windswept Teeth and pass. Put a pause on end step. Saga trigger. Grove the Burn Willows. Did they find the combo piece they needed? Looks like they're gonna go Emrakul. This is okay. Not ideal. Oh, actually can be really bad. Now I think about it. Shoot. Fetch. Breeding Pool tapped. And it's because of the World Breaker, actually. Shoot. Yeah, because they're going to be able to activate World Breaker multiple times over. Sire 7 deaths. They'll attack with World Breaker and then activate it. Damn. Block. They can activate it a lot. Yep. They'll need to hold priority. Hold priority. And hold priority. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Draw. Karn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn. We're not dead on board. Cast Karn. Minus Karn. We can add a type to Yard. Go Tormod's Crypt. Tormod's Crypt. No reason for me to not attack. 5 types in Yard. 6 types in Yard. Pass and pass. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We need a soul land here. There's Broodscale. Attack Karn. Yep. Are we dead? You can equip, you can adapt, you can activate. Yes. Do you have the kill? Ballista works. Maybe I should have cast the K command instead and just dug through their grave, maybe. Yeah, because we could have shrunk, I suppose. It may have been the right move. Damn. Alright. Got a sideboard. We'll want Dismember in. Consign in. Keraturn stays. Gemstone cut. Bajuka Bog stays. Cut. Sire, Chrysalis, and pass. We'll have to make a concession next game if we go to game 3 and cut the Ghost Quarter. On the play for game 2, very similar hand. I'm gonna mulligan. You have to be joking me. Mulligan. Keep. Pitch. Pitch. Done. It's very reactive. Top. Pass. And pass. Draw. Catacombs, pass. Temple, hold, pause on end step, fetch. I do want a red source, but I think one of a second blue source is right. Draw. Talisman, Sanctum, Talisman, pass, and hold. Saga trigger resolves. I need a land. Talisman, not a land. Talisman, pass, hold. Consign. Saga trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need a land. Cavernous Souls. Shoot. That's a problem. Pass. Soul land. Specifically a temple would be good. I specified game, but you didn't listen. Ugin Lab. Done. Kick Myco Spawn. Kick Saga. Float. They have a K command, almost certainly. We don't have another blue source, unfortunately. We could Ghost Quarter. They already have a green source. That's a thought. But they need 2 green sources, admittedly. We could bluff them. Actually, that's a thought. We could bluff them with a Misty. We'll go for it. I mean, they'll know that it's not here now. I'm just hopeful that maybe. X equals 4 resolves. 2, 4, 6, 7, 7, 11. 2 short of Emrakul. Only issue is that Cavernous Souls will protect the body regardless. Pass. Waste. 4. Fleshrake resolves. Green. Broodscale resolves. Fleshrake resolves. I need a K return. Or do you just have the blade? Yeah, the blade. I have no interaction. I will concede. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I'm thinking I may have been able to play game 1 a little differently, been a bit more aggressive on trying to keep him off of Emrakul. That's my only other thought. Like, yeah, we got rid of 3 mana. Or we got rid of 3 mana. We got rid of... Was it the Saga? No, a Temple. We got rid of 2 mana. I could have shrunk their yard, though, by at least 2. Yeah, I guess comparatively, right? The right move probably was to cast K command. I forget the exact board state or how big my command was, but I could have comparatively cast K command probably. I mean, I had to have 7 mana for breakers. So let's just say 5. I could have shrunk the number of types in yard by, I'd imagine, at least, at least, I guess, 2, which would have been equivalent to the temple. Anything more that would have been better than the breaker. Of course, they would have made up for that to some degree by still having the temple the following turn after being able to cast the K command. So even if I had gotten rid of, let's say, all the K commands, they still would have had instant Kindred in yard. So I would have had to have shrunk their yard by 4 or more. I guess 4 to offset the K command and the temple's still on board. Yeah. That one's a hard one. And then we needed to move things forward because they're going to get a blade eventually if Mega Spawn didn't take care of the Saga. But they had the blade in hand, so it was a moot point. Yeah, bit rough. Well, at the end of the day, sometimes win some, sometimes lose some. Not going to be too upset in the grand scheme, given that I went 3-3 here today and 3-1-2 at the end of my RCQ. So at the end of, 12 rounds? That is 6-4 or 6-1-5? Not great, not horrible, but good enough. So I'll walk away positive at the very least. So with that being said, that there will end today's video. Unfortunately, no top 8 for me tonight. No back-to-back top 8s, both RCQ and challenge, but it is what it is. My other losses today, I'm trying to see here. We had 2 losses to E-Ramp. Don't know if there was anything much I could do there. And then 1 loss to Control. They Scepter locked me. Nothing I could do there. And then, yeah, obviously the loss against Land Destruction. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? That deck was just all over the place. So yeah, not much to write home about. I think the only thing that I may have been able to play differently would have been in game 1 here, arguably. But with that being said, that there will be the end of today's video. As always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do consider hitting the like button, comment down below if you did see any lines that I missed, any mistakes that I made, or any general feedback. It is always appreciated. For as much as I hope that you all learn from me in both my success and failures, I hope I can learn from you all as well. Last but not least, if you have reached this point in the video and haven't already, please do consider hitting the subscribe button as we're getting closer and closer to our next goal of 1,000 subscribers. In the meantime, though, if you do want to support me monetarily while I am unable to monetize these videos over on YouTube, you can do so over on my Patreon, where you get early access to my YouTube videos as well as my updates to my deck guides. With that being said, though, I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.